Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do with hand grippers to strengthen your wrist and hand for arm wrestling. So let's go. Okay, so just before we go ahead and introduce all the exercises, I wanted to make a brief explanation to why I think using hand grippers can be beneficial for arm wrestling, and we can translate the strength that we have on them to the table. Um, One of the main points is because it mimics the strength that we use when we are trying to stop a top roll. So when our rival is trying to do a high top roll or low hand top roll, we are trying to stop that with the strength from our fingers and our cupping ability. Okay, so doing hand grippers, as we all know too, can really strengthen these last 3 fingers and of course the whole hand so we can stop top rollers. Also, if we train hand grippers as in the ways that I'm going to show you in this video, we can really strengthen our wrist so we have more grip strength when we're carved in, like in a hook war, and also a lot of various ways I'm going to show you in this video. So the first variation I'm going to show you on how to train with grippers is similar to the typical way that we know how to close a hand grip. We're only gonna flip it. We're gonna place it in this crease right here. Hand placement when it comes to hand grippers is crucial. You're gonna want to open up your wrist a little bit, do a little creasing here, place your hand gripper, help with your other hand to place it, and from then just close it. Okay, so why are we closing it the other way? That's because we're trying to work different muscles in our hand, mainly the thumb and the index finger. This really helps when you're getting a deep and good grip on your opponent's hand. If you're going into maybe for a high hook um, style of arm wrestling, or you're maybe going for a high top roll, the grip is always crucial. If you can go ahead and in the setup get your opponent in a position that they're not like used to, you're gonna have a lot of advantage before the arm wrestling match actually starts. So this exercise is to mainly work that type of strength. So in the second exercise, we have this variation, and you're gonna want to use a very light gripper because it's kind of hard. So you're gonna just close it as always, and you're gonna carve your wrist in as you were in a hook and get it up again. Just repeat this motion for about 10 to 20 reps. It's really gonna blow up your forearm and your wrist. This is a pressure that if you are not used to training um, this position, it can be kind of dangerous. So just be careful. Use a light gripper like this. This is like 40 to 50 pounds only. So you're gonna close it, get it as deep as you can, and bring it up again. Just repeat this motion. This is really gonna blow up your forearms, your wrist, and your hand, as I said previously. All right, so when it comes to the last variation that I'm gonna show you today, it is the hardest one to master from all the previous ones. You're gonna want to carve in the gripper very deep in your hand. You're gonna um, do a wrist flexion, just maintain it in this position, and from there you're going to close the hand gripper. This can be a little bit painful in your wrist and your tendons in your forearm if this is the first time you're doing this. So be very careful, as in the previous one. Use a lightweight. This exercise is going to really help even more than the last one to build up your tendons for your forearm, also your wrist strength. Okay guys, so that was it for today's video. I really hope that you got a kind of an idea on how to train with hand grippers. It's really easy to get and cheap training equipment. You can mainly get it in any sports and equipment store. If you're having some trouble getting some hand grippers that are a little bit heavier like these ones, make sure to check on Amazon and eBay. Usually they're all for sale in there. And yeah, that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you can subscribe and leave a like.